dude, look how not only are they, you can change the angle which they are, right? But the fact they're open up, but if you look inside the rails, every individual rivet, like divot there. So when you, it's actually like pick any rail through. That is sick.
This is Gunpla OG, and you watching Undergated podcast. Boom.
Y'all hear the music? Y'all know what time it is. That music comes in, and it is the time for the Undergated podcast to assemble. And let's go ahead and do it right. It's going to be a pretty fun episode. So hopefully everybody enjoys this episode. I am Coop at It's Coop on Instagram. I have the homies with me, CD and Gunpla Tesseract GXT. Welcome back. We come together every week to give you all the brand new episode of the Undergated podcast, where we talk about Gunpla, Gundam, anime, movies, books, life, and everything in between. Every Wednesday at 3 o'clock Eastern time, you'll catch a brand new episode of the Undergated podcast. So we appreciate all the new listeners, everybody who's been subscribing and tuning in. We appreciate all the love, and we appreciate all the people who listen on Spotify. If you're at work, if you're just chilling, headed into work, headed home, whatever the case, we appreciate it. We love y'all too. Don't worry, we got something for the Spotify listeners as well. But before we get started, last week, the homie CD and I, because Austin was down for the count for a little bit last week, but glad to have him back. Yeah. CD and I, we just sat down and chilled. And of course, as always, P Bandai comes out with another drop. And if you missed last week's episode, this is what you missed.
Dog. I hate it.
So you can tell when you get all this for 20,
right?
You get all that for 20, you know you're dealing with probably a 2007 kit.
At the bare minimum, I got a Pell
and that's what you missed last week. Hopefully, people were able to go on P Bandai. It seems like they're dropping every week, man. I mean, a new drop every week. It was what, the third Wednesday, right? Was it the third Wednesday or Thursday years ago, where it was like the third Thursday of the month or the third Wednesday of the month P Bandai dropped, so you had to wait. Now it's almost on a weekly level. So check out last week's episode where we talked about P Bandai and all the goodies and stuff that are up there. Got some stuff actually that came in from P Bandai, but we'll talk about that later. But before we get started, as always, is the greetings, fellas. How's your week been? Austin, brother, glad to see you back. How you feeling, man?
Feeling a lot better. A lot better. Yeah, thank you. Feeling a lot better. Man, it's been a roller coaster. I feel like when it rains, it pours. I was sick. Got done with that, came back. All of a sudden, my car just stopped starting. It just wouldn't start. Thought it was a bad alternator, bad starter. Went to auto shop. They did a test. They said, yeah, your battery actually comes back good, but there's some corrosion on there. So we're going to sell you $60 corrosion kit to take care of the corrosion, and you should be good to go. Did that. Still didn't want to start up well. Went to a different auto repair shop because this is America. We have choices. When people screw up, you can go different places. Did one test and found out the battery was dead. Yeah, they said, yeah, your battery. Oh, and here's the date, sir. Your battery is 3.5 years out of date. And I was like, oh, okay. Why didn't the other place see that? He was like, I don't know. They're probably dumb. I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. So bought a new battery, popped it in. Car works great. He really didn't want to spend that money. So now I
not
have
for
no
a
money.
Battery even. Not for a
battery. That's crazy because mine was just dead like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't want to spend that $300 or what the fuck it was.
I spent close to that because I got the warranty now. But then I found out that apparently the first battery that died, when it died, it shorted out the circuit for my car. So now one headlight is permanently dead. The passenger window doesn't go up or down. The passenger seat doesn't move left or right. And I have to turn the dial gauges for the lights all the way down inside the car off if I want to use the windshield wipers.
Hey, it's time for a new car, Jack. It's time for a new car.
That shit's a transformer now.
Bro, I have to essentially do a checklist to make for certain actions I want the car to do. It's a space shuttle. It's essentially a space shuttle. It was
I
like,
gotta turn this
okay,
switch off and open this window to pop my.
That's
top.
what
yeah.
you wanted.
All right,
You want
cup
an ace
holder
combat, huh?
closed,
Right.
blinker to the left, stereo off, AC to hot, and one vent open. All right,
There you go.
now we are ready for the left turn signal.
It's just like some of those
Yeah.
cars, like y'all familiar? I don't know. This is obviously it's a Virginia thing, not a Virginia thing. This area, there's a dealership in this area called
Casey?
Auto Connect. Is it Auto Connect? Call Mac where your credit is whack. It's something like it got a dog, right? It's one of
I know
those
what you're
like
talking about. Mhm.
Auto Connect, something like that. My
Mhm.
boy got it one time when we were in high school. And his car, if you don't pay the bill, they remotely shut it off, right? And it could be a normal car. Into once you paid the bill, hit the gas 2 times, brake 3 times, and horn twice and then turn over twice for the car to turn on. It's
That's
like a
crazy.
damn PlayStation 2
That's the cheat code.
R1L. Yeah, I'm like, yo, what in
Brother,
the world?
that's for people who don't pay their payments, man.
Yeah,
That's for
I
people
mean,
who make bad financial decisions.
I get it. Like you want to shut down the car, but come on, like you give me a combination lock. I feel like I was in Drake's Uncharted trying to like move things left
In
and
my
right.
Honda,
Like
when my car
Fallout
dies,
4.
you got to punch a code in to get the CD player to work.
Really?
Why would you wait? Y'all throwing me off because Austin, it went over. It probably went over CD's head. It was about to go over my head until I caught it. You said you can't move your passenger seat left and right. I don't know how your passenger seat's moving left and right, big dog.
So I have a nice car, and in nice cars that you can not only adjust your lumbar support, you can also do up, down, left, right, back, and slightly to the left, slightly to the right.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I have
a
a
whole chair.
No. I have the premium top of the line XLS. I'm fancy like that because it's I know I'm tooting my own horn. I'm cool. No, I'm playing, guys, seriously. But no, my car just happens to have a few more features with the seat thingy, and you can't do those now. Hey, if anything, Coop, I'm a regular person now.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to sit in my chair like I have to put pillows under my seat like a normal person. I'm kidding. Please, made me sound really bad when first day back. Please don't hate me. My car's normal.
The CD brother, how's your week been, man?
Oh man, another cool little week. I feel like the weather's hitting. Not like my people in the southeast and south dealing with the hurricanes. My heart goes out to y'all, but it's definitely getting chilly here. So just been bundling up indoors. My nephew's birthday was the other day, so shout out to you, Prince. You just turned 18. My brother brought his fruit truck there, and he had at the fair they have like people that draw on caricatures people. He bought some of those people come to the crib, so he was there with all his friends getting drawn and shit. I'm like, damn,
that's dope, man.
Yeah, he living it up at 18. So
Damn
happy birthday to him. But other than that, man, just fucking working my little ass off. Pause.
Yeah, I
What
think
about
I'm
you,
the same, man. Rinse, wash, and repeat. I think my week is nothing too crazy. No, I'm trying to think about since the last time I talked. Now, rinse, wash, and repeat. But I can't complain. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you need those type of weeks. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
It's funny you say that, CDVs. You reminded me. Actually, I went up to visit my nephew to watch play football. And I did have my nephew's 12-year-old, and he's in a football game. He's the tallest kid out there. Got him at defensive end, got him at offensive tight end, got him on kickoff return and kickoff.
I definitely threw my ass to offensive lineman because I was the tallest kid. Go ahead and block. I'm like, bro, I'm like this big trying to play offensive line. This is not working.
You put me at receiver.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I love him. No matter where they put him, he was trying his best. He was like, all right, I'm going to run to the left or to the right. Don't know which, but man, I'm going to get there fast.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm ready. Love it.
I hope everybody had a good week again. For the people that might be going through the hurricane or obviously post-hurricane now, hopefully our prayers and healing energy sent y'all away from the Undergated. Terrible. I know North Carolina was destroyed.
Yeah,
some part Wilson. They got
hard.
Which is crazy. We wasn't that far from it. So
we had
3
a
hours.
tornado. Yeah, we had a tornado
Yeah.
advisory. Apparently, just passed straight over. Literally, I think your area actually a little bit closer. What I'm saying, we live in the same place. Yeah.
I know. No, I
But
don't know what
dude,
you was talking about.
that was
Austin.
crazy. Yeah,
2
I don't know
lefts
why
and
I
a
said
right.
like that.
Damn.
Yeah,
Austin's 3 minutes down the street, but it's in my area.
we
So
literally could see each other's houses.
Damn.
On the
So
roof,
they
we
don't
could
want to
see
get
each
my
other.
2 lefts
Right.
on them roads
Yeah.
in Alabama. You know, that's 20 miles. Shit.
Oh yeah, you're right. You go down them back roads of Alabama, you get lost. You don't know where you at. So let us know in the comments, people, how y'all been. Hopefully everybody's week has been good. But of course, next thing up, building and breaking down the backlog. We can't get away from it. Not a whole lot of really new pickups. I have some, but Coop's Corner, great show, great episodes that he dropped. Make sure y'all tune in for that and check that out next week.
I hear that host is fantastic as well.
Yeah, I'm one of the best, if not one of the best that ever do it. I'm not lying to you.
Hey man, I won't fight you. I'll say I think he deserves the reward.
You
man.
like it? I love it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Oscar. They better, man, keep that Oscar nice and warm for him.
You
Got a
like it,
P
I love
band
it.
out. P band out order came in. That's going to be up there in a kit that's a pretty hard to find and rare kit. And I got off of someone, and I'm excited to build. So, but I'll show y'all some things I did pick up. It was GameStop's Pro Week for Pro members, so I traded in a lot of games and got a gift card for the PlayStation because I'm starting to do the whole digital downloads now. Starting to convert over to digital downloads.
Did you get the PlayStation 5?
No,
OG color set 30th anniversary?
no.
Dude, we're reselling the fuck out of those right now.
I had it. I had the portal in my cart. I had it in my cart. I was like, I don't trust anything that says we'll pre-authorize your card. Yeah, but for how much? How much you pre-author? How much you gonna pre-authorize my debit card for? Is it for the whole 220 right now? Not for the whole 220 right now.
Hey man, people are people reselling that Pro for 7,500 right now.
Yeah, bro, they're going crazy for that.
Crazy. But I'm sorry, I cut you off, Coop. Keep on.
No, it's all right. So I traded in some games, got a digital downloads, and so we was able to pick up digitally Black Myth Wukong. So this is on the portal. I haven't really got into it yet. Opening, I got to the opening, and then I was playing on the portal, so I was having some network issues. So I was like, I'll wait it out till I can really sit down here. So I'm excited about this. And next week, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero drops. I'm excited about that as well. Can't wait for that to drop. Big Budokai fan. Obviously big Dragon Ball Z, all of it fan. So,
and Black Myth Wukong was based on what the Story of the West, which Dragon Ball Z is where Toriyama took his inspiration from.
Son Goku, right?
Yep.
I think that's what I went into a Chinese restaurant. I probably told the story. I had like this Dragon Ball Z pullover on, and the lady was like, Monkey King. And I was like, I'm sorry? You know, you just don't want to say that when I walk in, right? Like, and she was like, no. Right? And she pointed to the emblem, and I was like, okay, makes sense. Now with this, all full circle. And I did pick up as well, which this came in. I honestly thought this was going to get pushed back on Amazon because I didn't see any thing on Instagram about it. I kind of stumbled upon it when I was on Amazon. I pre-ordered it. It said it shipped the other day, and I was like, ain't no way. It's probably one of them things like, oh, you're going to look up and you're going to have like 3 or 4 months. But we were able to pick up off Amazon, people, Kukuru's Stone Island Volume 1 manga. So it's hardcover, $20. It's about half the size. Yeah, it's about half the size of the Origins books. So try to get it to focus here for the people. Try to see if we can get it to focus. Pause it right there if anybody want to read the backstory of it. But I haven't got a chance to sit down and read it. I want to read it tomorrow when I'm at work. Obviously, Origin style. Not trying to spoil it for anybody, but that is
a white page. There we go.
There we go. So we got a Zaku,
Great art.
Some color pages. I think the Origin is probably the best art style. The Origins books. Origins animation is for sure probably top tier Gundam series animation. But the Origins art style in the mangas is top tier. It's top tier. But yeah, that's it for right now. Make sure you check out Coop's Corner to see what else I picked up.
And last week, because you dropped one last week too.
Yep, dropped something last week as well. Forgot what I picked up in that, but I did pick something up, I think. Let them watch it and find out. Gundam base, yeah. The Gundam base one. So that was the Gundam base episode. So make sure y'all check that out if y'all have it. And that's it. That's all I picked up.
Yeah.
What about you, CD?
Nothing much. Last week I talked about how the missus had got me a Gundam. I didn't show it. But she had ordered this for me. Dual Blitz Gundam. So this is my 5th or 4th seed kit from the line.
From the movie, right?
Yeah, from the movie.
Is that all
Dope.
of them?
I love it. No. There's this one coming out. That just came out.
Yeah, but you got them all, right? From the movie?
Except for that big ass one, pretty much. Except for the Destroy Gundam and then the Justice and Freedom.
You got the Mighty Strike?
I have the Mighty Strike Freedom. Yes, I do. With the decals. Shout out.
That's right. So my fault. Go ahead. Continue.
That's it. Like I said, I'm officially on a lock into the wallet. That shit's locked up in as far as Gundam stuff. So Gundam base October 12th or 14th or something. That's when it's up here in Seattle or Redmond, Washington. So I'll unlock my card then. But until then, no hobby stuff.
Ooh, so you're gonna head up to that?
Yeah, I'm gonna see what they got in there. Link up with some of the Northwest builders, Gunpla, Gunpla.
Make a day of it.
Stray, GT, all the boys. How about you, Austin? It's been a minute, so I know you've had to get something.
You know he did.
So I was
some things.
I was up north, and I decided to pick up some stuff. First of all, I decided to pick up some manga because I haven't bought any manga in a long time. I felt the itch of starting going back to reading a bit more. And there's some volumes I decided to get were continuations I picked up, and also picked up just one thing off the shelf that looked kind of interesting. And people know me, I'm a fan of Yuri stories, so I saw this manga, and it's becoming a princess knight and working at a Yuri brothel. And so I picked this up, and I thought this was going to be like a romantic comedy type of thing like that. I should have read the back. And as many people know, Austin usually is pretty bad at picking up brand new mangas and just expecting them to be one thing and then just ignoring that they're wrapped. Like, oh, it's just wrapped.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. And then, I got into it and I was like, oh, okay. Wait, what? Oh.
It's not wrapped because it's new. It's wrapped because it's...
Yeah, and also it follows another plot point that I'm actually not a fan of, which I would have known about if I just read the back like a normal person and figured out that it's actually a reincarnation story of a guy who gets isekai'd. It's a guy who gets isekai'd into a girl's body, so it's not really a Yuri. It's technically a straight person, a straight storyline, which is fine. Whatever. It's just I threw it in. I'm not going to read it anyway. Moving on. Volume 2. Of a series that I picked up, and me and CD were reading this, and it is absolutely adorable. It's probably one of my favorite romances, and it's kind of refreshing how they get all the nuance of fighting about romance stuff like that out of the way first chapter, and the rest is about them just kind of in a relationship. And it's You and I Are Polar Opposites, Volume 2. I am a champion. Yeah, me and CD are both champion of this series. Check it out. It's really good. I haven't read this volume yet, but I have read volume 1. It is an absolute delight and a treat. And
I might go back
cannot
and read
wait
it now.
to read this, bro. I cannot wait. I'm literally like, only reason I haven't read it so far is I just haven't had the time to sit down because I want to binge it. And then I picked up the next series next volume in a series that I've been following for a long time, and that's Spy Family. So Spy Family Volume 12 is out. I picked that up. there's I believe a figure or a pop-up parade coming out that I want to pick up as well. So I decided to get have all the set volumes next to a figure, like I did for Goblin Slayer. So I'm gonna have my favorite series with like a figure or an anime figure that I purchased that's gonna be around them. All right, and then I picked up only one kit. There it is. There you go. I picked up only one kit when I was up north. I was at Little Thing with Jake's, and I decided to get something for myself. This is before I knew I had to buy a battery. So this decision
Everything you got was for yourself, brother.
Well, I decided to get one. Well, to treat myself. Let me really treat myself. Everything else up there was substance that I purchased: gasoline and food. That's not for myself. That's for my body to make sure. But here we go. This was the most expensive kit, girl kit I've gotten in a while. It's a girl kit, and it is the. I don't know how well you guys can see that. The Noka.
It's the impulse. It's the blast impulse. He ain't built it. He pinned it. He bought it like that.
It is the. If I can turn it out, I will take a picture probably up in this area. But there you go. That's a better look at it. It is the girl kit. It is the Noma. Oh my god. Nodoka Takahata. So the Nodoka Takahata. It is a Aegis Megami device girl. It is the one. It's short. Let me just make this simple. It is the Mecha Girl version of the Kshatriya. You got 4 verniers, a big giant gun, it able to control like each one independently, and the full armor version is essentially her in the Kshatriya form. Essentially that.
So,
but
listen up and let me explain it to you real quick.
Yeah,
this is a big deal.
Now, Coop knows I actually wanted to. Actually, you two were both at Gundam Base store. It was the one that I wanted to purchase, but I ended up putting back down because I said, not now. So I saw it in the store and I said, you know what?
It wouldn't fit in your suitcase.
It wouldn't fit in my suitcase. And I said, you know what? I really want this. And now it's in my inventory. So there we go.
There you go. Man, some pretty good pickups from manga to kits to it's just the manga and kits. So let us know in the comments, people, what y'all picked up recently. Manga, books, DVDs, Blu-rays, video games, whatever y'all building. And if y'all gave some kits away or let some kits go or traded some video games in to break down that backlog, let us know as well. Man, that was a whole lot. We appreciate it. Next up, we have what's cooking. What's some things that we have cooking? For me, I was trying to think which one I want to say first. I want to say I have been lacking in toy photography because I haven't been having that drive and don't want to force myself to do anything that I don't want to. And I have been watching old school Dragon Ball. Started off at episode 1 not a few weeks ago. I'm on like episode 12, 13 right now. It's been a long time since I've watched Dragon Ball, probably since it was on Toonami. And man, it's crazy when you know the full circle. Right? When you sit there, obviously when they're making Dragon Ball, they didn't think of like Super and Super Saiyan 3 and stuff like that. But knowing, like, watching Goku and his true innocence, I don't laugh at like animes or cartoons as much anymore unless they're like a raunchy cartoon and dry humor like F is for Family, like one of them kind of probably like the last cartoon I laughed at. But Dragon Ball lately, I watched Dragon Ball and that made me laugh. And then the Dragon Ball superhero movie made me snicker a little bit. And it was just watching Goku, the innocence of him, and it was just like, damn, that is going to be the guy that's Ultra Instinct, right? Like, that's crazy.
Laying the groundwork right there. That's young.
Laying the groundwork, right? So, been watching that anime wise, and then I've been working on the Caliburn. Almost done with it here. Let me see. Come on. There we go. So we got some decals on her. Photo etch on her as well.
Pearly.
Yeah, I did. I have the gold. That is the pale gold for these tips. Normally these tips are white. the match it all the way around. I was like, break it up a little bit. And I was going to go chrome back there, but with the photo etch already, I knew it wasn't going to really show the, the chrome like that. And then this part made me nervous because this is a yellow or gold piece right here in his back, like thruster. And it was for the photo etch, it was like, cut this piece out to add this in because this metal thruster back here is flat and it can't, and there is pegs on the inside, so you had to cut the pegs out to put.
Oh wow!
So the yellow piece back here, if you have the yellow piece, it's the female end, and then on the white piece it's the male end. So you had to cut the male end off so this could lay flush. That made me nervous as hell. I'm like,
doing
I
some
got one shot at this.
there. That's it.
Yeah, I got one shot at this. So we got the backpack pretty much done, and we have the weapon pretty much done as well. Come on, get it back to focus. Photo etch, hand painted. That's supposed to be green sticker, which is this. Hand painted on the back. Yeah, we trying, man.
Come on.
Bumps in the road. Halfway, like the first 6 of these, the first binder, I was like, man, this hand painting. But I told myself, this isn't meant to win no competition. This is just to enjoy and build. So it's okay if it's going to have a little bit of imperfections. It's all right.
Just got to see it through.
Just got to see it through. So it's been a pretty, I'm glad the process is almost over. I'm glad the process is almost over. But overall, I'm enjoying it. So we got the legs left, and then the lights, and the legs and the bits, and then the lights, and then we call it what it is at that point. But yeah, next up is going to be a masquerade. It's going to be a masquerade. I know what masquerade is going to be. Make sure you follow.
Welcome, brother.
Welcome.
Yeah. You've come to join us.
Right. I might have some help from the homies along the way. And again, people, it's not like I haven't built the master grade. It's just I really prefer not to. One, do the space, and then two, do the pieces and painting. Right. I don't want to be like my homie Austin. Let me tell you a story, people. Went to Austin's. You talk about master grade guy. Went to Austin's. I was like, yo, you got the Easy 8? Let me look at the because you know the Easy 8 pretty much like the same damn kit, right? I was like, I know I got those 2 ground units coming up, right? I'm like, let me see the Easy 8. He was like, yeah, I got it. Sure, it's right in here. Come in the room. I was like, all right, bet. It should be right here. Hold on. And he just pulled out master grade boxes after master grade boxes after master grade boxes. I'm like, oh, you know what? Don't worry. Somebody did a review on it, man.
I know it's here somewhere. Just let me move all this tower that's taller than me out the way.
Right.
And Coop, you have anywhere to be? You have anywhere to go? You have a day or two? I never found it, by the way.
Of course.
I never found it by the way, but you just posted it like a month, 2 months ago.
Yeah, it's been a week. I don't know where it is. I legit don't know where it is. It's somewhere here. I not
so many pieces where you need it. Yeah, not where you need it to know where it's at.
Yeah, you know what? It'll come back when it's ready.
Right. When you need man, I need that. I wish I knew what that daggone Easy 8 was for the side skirt. I would love to put the legs on the Mighty Strike, the Easy 8 legs, and call it the Ground Mighty Strike. Right? Like
he might never find it if that's the case, because he ain't taking nothing off that old ass kit. That's just
you never know. You never know. But no, Kyler Burn is almost done. We got a master grade coming up soon, and yeah, taking the time. That GBWC. Yeesh, we didn't even talk about that. Yeesh. Yeesh. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We ain't forget about y'all boys down there in Atlanta. Gunpla Zare, Gunpla G, and George. We ain't forget about y'all. Because why not? You know?
It's a mess. It's a mess down there.
All over down there in Atlanta too. But that's all I've been working on.
Literally.
CD and Austin, take it away, man.
CD.
I'll make mine quick. Yeah, so I did get that kit from the missus, and I did build it. So this is it in almost all of its glory. This is the dual blitz from the Seed movie. These Seed kits are so dope, honestly. Like having the original one of this, I was trying to find it just so I could compare the two. And like just building it, and now I'm like, damn, they really advanced in like the last. Like it's wild. So quick, easy, fun build. I wish the nub placements were in better spots, but that's just me being lazy. I can just sand this shit down. So this was dope. Questions?
Go ahead. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Essentially has an inner frame. You can essentially build it without the armor. It's essentially an inner frame for a high grade.
Pretty much as an inner frame. Pretty much has.
Is all this new C kits like that?
No,
I believe it's just the Gundams. So this is the Blitz.
What the hell is the Mighty Strike?
Mighty
Strike
is a Gundam too, but
like the Gelgoog doesn't have one.
The Gin, right?
Gin.
Yes, the ones that use the seed. It's called like the Seed Action Frame or whatever. Have like the inner frame, which is dope. This is crazy posable, even though I don't pose my kits. I low-key want to get another one just so I can have two of the Blitz's guns on both sides. I think that should be sick.
Okay, Austin.
Hey,
another one for
you already know.
I did that though, right? I got 2 EX impulses, one because I wanted to leave it in the box, and then one to use for what I was else working on. Me and Austin are doing a group build for the impulses. I've painted everything, so this is all that's left. There's a picture of the kit on the Undergated podcast.
Y'all killed it too.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I hate it. I hated it. I'll say that. Before I top coated it, panel lined it, and stickered it, I was like, nah, bro, this is not it. This is an L. This is an L.
Was it the color palette? I know I saw the Jolly Green Giant. Was it the color palette?
Yeah, I just didn't like the way the colors were sitting, and then like the flat kind of took the gloss off it and made it more. Okay, this looks better than the panel line, and then the stickers, and I'm like, okay, but then I painted the backpack and put the backpack on, and now I'm like, all right, this shit looks tough.
Okay, so compare that to. And my fault, Austin. For
no. Go ahead.
I know you said you basically did that. The inspiration came from the new RG that's coming out, right?
Yes.
So how close on the percentage wise? 90%. You think about you were 90% there?
I'd probably say closer to 80. I think the main color is a little too light. But I think I mixed. Yeah, it's a little too light, but I think everything else is the same. So like it's kind of like a lime green and white. Because I didn't have the guide to go off of when I was buying the colors, and I got the guide once I started buying it, painting it.
Yeah,
so
if I could say one thing, and this isn't really a critique or anything, I would say that with your color, you have a little bit more yellow, and on the seed one coming out, it's a little bit more tan. So I think they added maybe mahogany or a little bit of brown to that green, that light green that they have, to make it more of a dirty green. And then for yours, it's more of a lime, like a green that's more of a live or electric green. That's on the skin.
Which was funny because I'm mixing the colors and this shit looks good, and I get down the kit, I'm like, oh no, never mind. Like, homie, it was like pistachio, and I was like,
it's pistachio. Oh wow. That's even more intense than
I can see it. So yeah, I was honestly like ready to throw that shit away. Because I was like,
you ain't gonna get a bag of you ain't gonna get a bag of pistachios and lay it out in front of it.
I was honestly ready. It was gonna be in the trash with a picture. But I was talking to somebody Gunpla. He's like, bro, you gotta trust the process. He was like, I took a screenshot. So I was like, I like this quote. It said, the finish line may be far, but the vision is further. I'm like, no, I gotta see that shit through, because like I see the vision, it's down the road, and I just gotta get to it. So once I finished and painted everything, got it all set up, I'm like, all right, this shit is where I need it to be. So this is all I have left to paint. I'm just I don't know what the hell this is called, but
Javelin, I think.
No, everything's painted but this, and then decals. So I should have. I'll probably drop a work in progress picture tomorrow, and then the final picture should be sometime this weekend if I can get to it. So that's it, man.
Yeah, I remember you texting me too. You were like, you tell me too you didn't like it. I was telling you it was like, hey man, get to the point where you have to add some shading or maybe a little bit of a tad bit of weathering, and trust me, that thing's gonna come alive because that green with a little bit of dirt on it looks good. Looks good. But I'm happy with
so much better now.
But I was gonna say it looks better now. Even you were right, the top coat I don't know, the top coat settled it. So there you go. That
green's a hard color to paint.
Yeah, green is a hard color to paint. Yeah, green really is. Yeah, it looks great though. Looks great. I like it. Yep.
What about you, Austin?
Oh yeah, my turn. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm on the podcast. All right. So I forgot. Oh, behind me, there it is. So everybody, the decals on the Blast Impulse are up. They're done. Go to Instagram to check them out. It was a long process. Usually I actually kind of enjoy the decal process. This one was kind of a pain. I found out that most of the decals that I had did not fit the areas where I wanted to put them, so I had to improvise. A lot of the stuff you see is kind of like half cut out, or even like caution signs are like cut in half. There was one point where I ran out of a caution sign that was for the arms, so I had to strip that one caution sign, and then I realized I actually had enough, but I put them all on a different section on the legs, so now the legs get that caution sign, but the arms don't. When I wanted them all to match, and it just became a literal cluster.
Did you use the decals that came with it?
No.
The C decals?
No, I was looking for. I lost them. I can't find it.
Terrible.
They're bad. Okay, well, it's a good thing I didn't use it then.
Yeah.
I needed that Faith logo, right? That was the one I needed, but I couldn't find it. So I was like, all right, do whatever. So I ended up going with the G Reworks decals for the resin conversion kit. Zaku, the Lunaria Hawk one. So that's essentially what most of that stuff is made out of, and then a few decals from a bunch of other stuff. If also let me know if people want to know what decals I use, because I have literally 1,000 of them on a list. And one person asked me, he was like, "What decal did you use?" And I was like, "Dude, there's like 10 companies that are all on one mobile suit." So I'll shoot a list if people are interested. But yeah, that's it. That's cool. That's there. It's right there, right behind me. If you want to see it, there it is.
And it's on the IG page.
Yeah,
and it's on the IG page. And
Undergated page.
And it's right here. And if you notice, the backpack isn't painted.
Same Z's, because I'm not painted.
Same Z's. I'm not even gonna bother with it. There's so much stuff rubbing. There's so much stuff rubbing, and I'm just like, when I put the backpack on it, you're not gonna see it anyway. So. It's all right. And this isn't going to a competition. We're just doing this for fun. So
there you go. There you go. Let us know, people, what y'all been working on with new animes, books, kits, toy photography.
I read 3 books. I forgot 3 books. 4 books.
Dang.
4 books. Murderbot Diaries. I'm on. People who are keeping track, I'm on 36 books for the year. I started out super heavy. 36 books. I just read 4 more called the Murderbot Diaries. Really hilarious. Amazon picked it. Apple picked it up. It's going to be a series coming next year, 2025. Murderbot Diaries.
Dang. Murderbot Diaries. And what's that about?
Yes. It's Murderbot. It's about like an android who's partially. They're like in the future, androids have bionic parts, and they also have like parts of brain matter that kind of make them like really think like a human. And he hacks the system so he can like really differentiate himself from these other robots. It's like him traveling the star system, trying to like learn if he wants to be more human or more robot or both in between. It's his diary. It's hilarious. Good book.
There you
Good
go.
books.
Okay, cool. For y'all readers out there, check that out. Murderbot. What is it called?
Yep, Murderbot Diaries. And they're short books. They're only like 300 pages. Nothing crazy. 300 books. 300 pages. Not crazy. It's not crazy. No.
This is like 150 pages.
This book behind me is 1,000.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's 1,500 pages actually. So 300.
300 is a walk in the park.
Yeah, you can read that in a day.
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
Next up, people, we have what's new. What's some things that's coming out on the horizon? Shout out to the whatever member, whatever man. Hope your page don't get shut down, Gunpla Nerd, or we will have to find like a whole new segment.
Right.
But we did get some pretty dope stuff, and ironically, after we happens all the time, so it's going to be like an episode, not an episode where we shut as soon as we shut the pod off, new pictures come out on this guy's page. So first up, I think from last week, we have this Gundam-based limited Gundam FSD with the prototype long-range beam rifle.
I was so confused when I saw this because I saw people posting pictures of people who already own this. Like,
well, the FSD is out.
Not just the SD, but the rifle. Like, apparently, there have been people 3D printing this rifle for like a year or two.
It's already out,
solid now.
There was already like a P Bandai expansion for this gun.
Oh,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So this has already existed. So they're just now bundling it in the package.
Yes,
and it's getting kind of like crazy because I get it, save money, Bandai, people, but at this point, this is looking like battle log kit. I mean, this looks like the ground.
Yeah, bro. They give you an attachment so it can attach to the shield. I hope this shit sits and then they lose money on this, bro. Because this was just pointless.
People's gonna buy it. It has the box is exclusive. Hell, I thought about it.
It is an Origins Gundam, so it's good. It's a good build. Yeah.
I got
and
40.
is it?
How much is it?
I don't know, but I have 40 regular
probably.
SSD guns.
Oh, okay. I thought it said $42. I was like, whoa, no.
Oh no, this ain't.
I
was about to say, that's not the FSD in the back, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but that's the different version. The SFD, if you notice, if you look at the chest vents and the one you have, that's the North American type. It has the small little rectangle ones. The one we're looking at have the larger one that have the oval cuts in it. It's a different version of the Gundam, but they're both technically SSDs.
Gotcha.
Just North American type ARC 78.
That's the one that slipped through my hands. That white one.
Man,
the
white and blue.
Yeah, the white and blue one is a rare kit.
If you hit me up earlier, I would have I had two. I did give away one, and I built the other.
Thanks, man. Here goes that third-party Wing Zero-esque kit. What is this? Oberon.
Coop, what is your opinion on this?
I mean, for the, I think you're okay with just getting. I'm not getting it because I'm one of my kind of grill builds or future builds. It already kind of have right or secured, which is the resin kit, a resin upgrade kit for the Wing Zero Verka, and I don't know how much this will beat out the Wing Zero Verka.
Do you think the design is nice? Are you appealed by it, or is it just not? Because I feel like this one is made direct, is like targeting more you than anybody.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see how you feel.
If I wasn't,
the wings look good. I like the wings on it.
Yeah, wings look great. Yep. Shout out to Gunpla. Yep, absolutely. There you go.
Yep.
Shit, hell, his build of it looks good. But yeah, I think I don't know about the wings on the feet, but overall for a Wing Zero kit, or not a Wing Zero kit, a Wing Zero S kit.
It's a Wing Zero kit.
Yeah,
it's a Wing Zero. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean it looks good. I mean, I want to see how the finished product look and what the color palette is.
Same.
If they put it to the Snow White and
it's gonna be something wild.
If it's like orange or like something
rainbow.
Crazy like that.
That was the first thing that came to my head. It was orange or some shit.
Right. If it's not,
it might even
Snow White
colors.
Yeah. How this might be the finished product.
Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's all just white and gray.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Next up, the F80. Oh,
Yeah, we got information about the F80. This is apparently from a manga. It's from the same universe where the F90, F91 kind of took off, and the F80 essentially is just a GM version of the F90. It actually, I kind of like the way it looks. Not gonna lie. The only thing is because it's from that era, you guys know it's tiny. It's so small.
To me, it looks like a Pat Labor. If you told me like this was in a Pat Labor, yeah, like that's in that realm, I was like, oh, okay, that's dope.
It looks like something from Gundam Age, like I forgot
eyes,
what they're
right?
called. Yeah, the eyes. Yeah.
I hate the wide eyes.
It's coming to P Bandai though.
Definitely.
This is the F90's body with a different head, pretty much. Like a couple of cosmetic changes.
We do have the Leo R coming out for the G Unit set. This is not third party. I was about to say third party. This is the side story to Gundam Wing. Again, G Unit. They already dropped the Captain Leo, which is like that red one. This one looks all right.
I see it comes with a closed fist too.
Is that a closed fist?
Is that a closed fist?
So it looks like.
Might be the shadow. It might be the shadow, big dog.
Don't say that.
I know you see a book on there. That may not be it.
I don't know, Jack.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think this would look dope with a Targi's head on it.
Female Targi's.
If you could take the RG Targi's and if the proportions look right, I think this would look dope.
More
like
you have a couple of these on the side of the Targi's. I think that should be
more feminine looking Targi's. That'd be pretty.
I don't need all that, man. Just give me a mobile suit, dog. Why does he have hair?
The Targi's has hair. But the Targi's has hair.
The Gundams having capes can make sense, so right? It could be like self-defense, anti.
Well, the Nautilus, the Nautilus has hair.
That's what I'm saying. What the hell is that? Why?
The GN cables, but they look like hair. They're GN cables. This might be some type of I don't know.
Decoration.
Yes.
This is
the Targi's though has like a patch of hair, doesn't it?
A mohawk.
Man, that little mohawk, man. Come on, man. That's a damn hair. This is. They could have missed me with this, man. I don't read G Unit. Don't know nothing really about G Unit. I have the 2 books.
You never read G Unit?
No, man.
Oh,
that's right, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was a joke because of that.
That's all I know.
I thought it was a joke.
It was the only book they had in my library.
G Unit got 50 cents in it. Yeah.
Yeah, Lloyd Banks and Young Buck, man, and Tony.
Oh, Huckabine.
Gundam.
That looks like the Wing Zero.
There you go. Meets the heavy arms.
All right.
Yeah.
In other words, it looks terrible.
Final battle.
This is a P Bandai Tamashi's Nations Metal Robot Dimension cost signature.
$250.
That's a GM Gundam if I've ever seen one. A General Gundam.
Yep. A General Gundam.
Put that shit in any series.
A good game. He can put it in any only series you can't put it in is the original one. You can throw this in C. You can throw this in Wing.
Eating the C.
You can throw this in G Unit. Not G Unit, G Gundam. Yeah, it's a 00.
Fact. This is a general purpose.
Stray side off.
General purpose.
It's a general purpose Gundam. Okay.
It says P Bandai, and for people out there, if y'all don't know, Kamen Rider Command kits, they do not go on P Bandai. So this is going to be a general release. Looks pretty dope. The Phaz Blaster form.
Yeah, I got the regular one right behind me.
The bug eyes, man. Golly, them bug eyes kill me. Them bug eyes kill me. More of the big ass kit that's coming up soon. Yeah.
Dude, it looks so big. It's huge, bro. Pause. Bro, I caught it. Bro, it is, but it looks so nice though. Pause.
We got this Monster Hunter meets Transformers with a Leosis. That Leocious? That ain't
Yo.
Leocious, is it? It ain't, no,
Is it?
Leo. That ain't Leocious. They ain't make my man Leocious Prime, did he?
Oh,
LeLaeU.
fuck. What is that?
Not Leo.
Bro,
I see them
This is
mixing
something-
droids too with Transformers.
bro, this is something they keep in the box. That's a collector's edition. This is what you keep in the this really makes it easy for you not to take it out the box.
Look at the
This is
hands.
fucking-
You talking about closed fist, dog? Be grateful.
God damn.
My man.
I'm
don't
telling you
even
guys,
know
go see the movie Transformers 1. Whoever marketed the movie is dog shit. It was the most terrible marketing I've ever seen for a movie because it's actually really good. I'm telling you.
I believe it.
I want to watch it for sure.
I'm
I
telling
don't know
you.
about going to the movies because when this comes out tonight or today, Gundam drops in the movies. And there's a whole line of movies too. I should have screenshotted y'all because in March is Char's Counterattack, but it's like 3 other anime movies after Gundam that come out that I never heard of.
Yeah, they do the
I'm thinking about
G
to
Kids.
go Thursday or Friday to see a look back.
Oh, is that coming to your theater on Thursday?
Mhm.
Brother. Oh, that's right. Mine's coming this month too. Brother.
Is it a normal release movie? Look
Uh,
back.
It's gonna have like
kind
2 showtimes probably.
Yeah.
Mine's a Sunday at 4.
Pass. Metal
Perfect
figure.
Gundam. Oh.
Metal figure. Metal figure to Zeta looks amazing. That's how the RG is supposed to look.
Oh damn, it's packed.
I told bro, Look Back's gonna be legit. Look Back is gonna be legit, bro.
I got to in the front, bro. Unless I want to sit in the handicapped or in the first row.
Damn.
It's gonna look good. It's gonna be good. What is this?
This is the China release of the. This is a preview for the China release color of the Perfect Grade Unleashed. We'll get to it in a second.
Oh, the Devon one.
No, it's the Chinese color. You know how Bandai does the Chinese.
It'll be
Devon eventually.
Color.
Oh, that's right. The Bond dropped like a black one, didn't it?
That's the exact same color. Yeah,
that's right. We got the Mega House machine build G unit. Goddamn, G Gundam Bud carrier.
Is that for that fits high grades?
I want to assume so. So you could obviously it has to fit the RG.
Oh, obviously, yeah. I mean, yeah. But you know what? For collectors, this is a really nice piece. To have something to display on a shelf, especially like in a DTOF. If you're a really big fan of G Gundam, G Gundam.
Austin, take it away.
Hey, Gundam Girls Generations, Lacus Klein, and she's in the full. I forgot what the suit, but essentially like her own plug suit in the movie Gundam Seed Freedom. For those who have seen the movie, they took some liberties with the amount of let's say the design that she was wearing. She was hot, so and they did it. So they decided to make a figure of it because make more money. It looks pretty good to me. I actually am more a fan of another Girls Gundam Generation statue that came out after this. I think we're gonna get to it. I don't know if we are, but
she's also voluptuous.
Yeah, she's been upped. She's been upped a bit than what her normal character. Actually, no, in the movie she's even bigger. But yeah, no, it's a statue, guys. You know what it is. I really don't have to explain it to you. Get it if you want it. Hide it from your wives. This one though, I love this. This might be one of my favorite Gundam Girl Generation character figures they've made. Not only is the painting style accurate to the 1990s or 80s
what are we looking at here though?
Oh, my bad, everybody. For those listening, we're looking at Christine from the pilot of the Alex Gundam. The Alex Gundam from War in the Pocket. And this pose that she's doing is actually the pose on the book or on the manga that was like in the promotional photos or the posters that she had her
She
in.
ain't do that
it
in
was-
a damn movie.
No, you never saw her in this pose whatsoever. Yeah, no. But this is what they had her in the promotional photo, and they even have the cell shading that's exactly the same as when she was painted on the poster. You can see like the gradients of the purple on her jacket and shirt there are all the same. And I don't know if they show what she looks like next to the promotional image, but it's essentially a 1-for-1. It looks fantastic. I'm in love with it. I definitely want to get this. If I get the chance to. GGGs are sometimes kind of harder. You don't usually see them out and about in the wild. You do have to order them online. But yeah, no. If you, matter of fact, I think if you go to there it is. Yeah, that was the promotion art. So there you go,
That's
and it
dope.
looks really good. I like
dope.
it.
That's a fire
If
piece
you
that
had-
I had to collect.
Right? The
It-
statue with the art.
Yeah, that's fire.
Statue with the art, and just have a master grade Alex right there. One with the broken
Man,
antenna.
nah, just
Nah.
just like that. I'll
like
put
that?
the blue. I'll put the Blu-ray up beside it.
Or the original book or the manga.
Yeah, there you go. I wouldn't put
That'd
the
be
Alex
dope.
beside it. I was looking. I was like, who the hell is this? And I'm thinking it's somebody from Freedom. But no. Next up, we have the Figure-Eyes, P. Bandai Tamashii Metal Robots of the Kai signature RX-94, which is the mass production type of the new Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
We got a breakdown of the Gundam Requiem of Vengeance for Vengeance.
Do we go over
Of
the
the-
box art?
Yeah, I think we did. Box art looks dope. What you think? Box art looks dope. It's decent. One of the
Yeah.
better looking
Any-
box art.
I've bought kits for box art, and that's definitely like, oh no, hell no.
It gives off a Netflix vibe though. It gives off like a. I feel like when I look at the box art, I can hear the doo-doo-doo when Netflix turns on.
I'm not gonna lie.
Started.
I had a feeling that it felt a little Fortnite-y, and I didn't know why until later. I found out that Gundam is coming to Fortnite, so I was like, "Oh,
This is absurd, preposterous.
tank?
A Zaku tank is crazy.
Have you not seen these?
No,
They're
was it-
everywhere
was
back
this
in the day.
Was this in the show?
In the OG, it was one of the MSVs, but like it gained a lot of popularity, like in certain circles. It's been around for a while. Zaku Tank's
My
been
man
around for a
got
while.
my man got the thing in the back
got
right
a-
here.
A literal dump truck.
Come on, man.
He got a literal dump truck. What the fuck?
Yep,
Yeah,
more
so-
stuff we've seen before. Yep.
The assault gun tank. I mean, it doesn't even got a face. There's no
It's-
head.
That's
This is just a
McWarrior.
literal tank. The Zaku 2 F type, which is LaShawn's version.
LaShawn?
LaShawn McCoy. F type is, so I'm assuming it's the same make and model
Ensign LaShawn. I'm fucking dead.
from 83. That's the F type, right? Or is that the F2?
F2.
F2, the white
F2
and
Zaku.
yeah. Oh, never mind then. So this is the F type. Chubbs and Kale. Anybody know who the
Who the fuck is Kale? And change my name
Yeah.
now.
Chubbs? You can tell.
Nick
I
Chubb.
bet. Why do I feel like it's like some chubby black dude, dog? Like some
Nah,
black
you
dude.
sure it's not LaShawn?
No, man, y'all- LaShawn's gonna be watched. This is gonna be like the cook. He's gonna be
Chubbs?
like the mechanic. Yeah, Chubbs.
I've seen the characters and of their names, and I'll say this: you're half right.
LaShawn's not the black guy.
Oh yeah, LaShawn.
I forgot who LaShawn was.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So we're looking at the P Bandai Master Grade version of the B packs that is coming out soon. So this is the full kit and the pretty much the
Backpack alone.
what would I call that? The
Backpack alone.
plus one. Like you get the kit plus ones, right? So you get the
Mhm.
backpack and the kit.
And if you do buy the version that comes with the backpack, I mean, if you buy the version that's the full kit and the backpack, you do get extra. Oh, here you go. Yeah. You get some extra pieces thrown in. You get the extra psycho frame that this time is completely clear, so you can paint it to any color you want. If you buy the one that is the full kit and the pack itself, so just throw some clear paint on it and you can turn it any color you want. But Cooper, if I'm sorry I didn't cut you off. Were you saying
No,
something?
go ahead. No, that's
keep going a little bit. Yeah, you're in the right direction. You're going in the right direction.
Oh,
yeah,
oh, my fault.
No, it's all good. There's one shot particularly that sold me on it.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh,
it's okay to be green. Here we go. This shot right here. Now I was already.
Let me guess. The rail guns. The guns inside.
Dude, look how not only are they, you can change the angle which they are, right? But the fact they're open up. But if you look inside the rails, every individual rivet, like divot, there. So when you, it's actually like pick any rail through. That is sick. I will get it and I will pose it in that picture, in that shot, and I will take a picture and post it, and then I will be done with it.
Question is though,
just for that,
you getting the whole kit?
No, just the backpack. I don't need the psycho frame.
You don't need the psycho frame.
No. I mean, if I were, did you want the psycho frame? We can go halvesies.
Halvesies, but just psycho frame, because I will need the whole kit and I have to get this.
I mean, it's ridiculous, but we're ridiculous people, brother.
Right. Because you can, if you already own the kit, you can get just the backpack assembly.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something, people, listen to me. Just get this. Not, even if you don't have the kit, yeah, they might re-release it. Just have it just in case. You don't know if, obviously, this is probably going to get crazy third-party reboots, right? Like it's probably gonna have 4 or 5 of these daggone
different colors, red and black, color, green and black.
This right here is probably gonna be no more than $35, $45 after shipping. Tuck it away, go watch the movie a year later. You're like, oh yeah, that's what I forgot. Then you're gonna look up and it's gonna be 30% off or 40% off of some website for the C pack, and you're like, oh great, now I got the B pack plus the C pack at a cheaper price. So that's my take.
The only thing is that the 3D printers you can already hear them humming. People are once they get their hands on this, people are just going to be, here's the CAD files, go out and print your own version of it if you like, but you can't have like the rotating like wire, like the rotating wire thing. I think is unique to this one, because even if you were to 3D print that is a pain.
Third party's going to be able to knock this out though. Susan Model.
Oh, Susan Model, I think, yeah. But Susan Model always, like, they can make it look like this, but change it a little bit up, but don't add all the features that the regular Bandai one has. Like, that's why I think that retracting wire. I think that's why I think that retracting wire is going to be so important for Bandai when they make this, because that is going to be.
Was there a third party? Was there a third party Liao unit? Unless you press a button to retract it, the Liao unit for the Shenlong has retractable shield and weapon. That big ass sword he has.
Yeah, the twist. Yeah,
you go inside. So I don't know if they did a third party of that one yet.
I haven't seen a third party try to remake that, but then again, that I think it's that on of course the third parties like to reprint like whole sets to get bang for their buck instead of like just one weapon set. So
and it gives like this time too. This is a November release, so this will be up probably around like Black Friday. Watch.
Man, the way P Bandai is acting, I wouldn't be surprised this comes out available today. Actually, let's check the website because today's Tuesday.
When this drops,
actually, let's just check the website right now.
Oh shit! There you go.
Look,
there we go. Now we got for those listening, no, we just saw the we didn't check P Bandai. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
we got the color palette for the third party Wing Zero. It is Snow White.
I'm sorry, Cope. Yeah, it's on P Bandai right now. I just checked. It just went up
the hell out of
pre-order. Yep,
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. So yeah, I guess it just went up for pre-order. I'm looking at it right now. Oh my god!
Live and direct.
For the backpack and the kit, it's $105.
Oh yeah, that's you still good, Jack.
Dude, the regular backpack by itself is $29. Bro, it's $30 for just the backpack. It's $105 for both.
Yeah,
what?
It's an $80 regular kit.
Dude, I thought.
Come back down to reality, man.
Oh my god! All
Come
right,
back down.
I need to.
Come back. What?
I got to buy two now.
Just the backpack, right? Two.
Just
the
no,
backpack.
no. I need the kit and the backpack one. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll cop this. $29. We just talked about it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get both.
But why?
Because, brother, I'm sick.
All right.
Now I don't know how different it is. I don't know how different the connections are. Austin, you built both. The connections between this and a unicorn. Could you put the backpack on a unicorn?
No, you can't.
The connections are different.
Yeah. This won't go. This will not go on the unicorn without some finagling.
What are they showing me on these two different pictures?
Just it's separated. It can lift up and separate from the and also bend. You see how it can deflect. So you get articulation in the disc.
Okay, gotcha. Well, there you go, people. What's new? P Bandai edition, of course, as always. So you got that. Damn, everything else that probably got announced. 160, perfect grade of the blue frame Astray. Probably saw that coming because of all the damn red perfect grade Astrays have been out.
It's $105. I can't. That
$25 for the. Yeah, $25 for that Targis Leo, whatever that is.
I got that in pieces somewhere.
I forgot. Yeah, this is available now to pre-order.
Dang. All right. Well, for any of those watching, that means when this episode airs tonight, the pre-order goes live, and it doesn't close until December 3rd. And things have not been selling out, so we've been we're pretty good to let that sit.
Put that $20 kit away.
Is that the Nightmare of Solomon?
Yeah.
It's
got to.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
It looks like a ball
like
pit.
A crayon.
Yeah.
It looks childish. Yes.
Yeah. It looks like it's from Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
And that's childish. It, people. That's all we have for what's new. Not a whole lot. Actually, kind of a whole lot. Depends on what you want. Statues, kits. Not a whole lot of like kits, but enough. And then P Bandai, of course. Dynamis Trans Am mode is coming out. Oh, actually, let me take my foot out of my goddamn mouth. My fault, y'all. It looks like P Bandai is dropping this figure out standard Kamen Rider. I don't think I ever seen that. I could be wrong, man. Don't quote me. But regardless of the fact, what we have next, typically we have Hold That Thought, but we're going to talk about something else. Topic of discussion here. GBWC in Atlanta. GBWC in Atlanta was this past weekend. Shout out to the people that went down there. This was held at the biggest hobby town in all the land. And what Kennesaw? I think that's how you pronounce it. Kennesaw,
Georgia.
There you go. Kennesaw, Georgia. Big movie theater looking one. That's the one. If you go to the episode of Coop's Corner when we all linked up. So
it was a mess.
It was a mess, flat out. We're not throwing no hate. But being real is being real. The homie George went down there with his monstrosity of a kit. Monstrosity as in being great work. The homie Gumzari.
Yeah. A couple other guys too.
Went down on this. Yeah, a couple other guys. And what one out looks like from pretty basic model painted Barbatos Lupus. I don't know if it was the 1/100 or the high grade. 1/100 being full mechanic. Full mechanic.
It was the master grade frame modded parts from the Lupus to film the master grade frame. So some kit
That-
bashing, some paint,
Yeah.
some painting.
If you haven't checked it out, it's probably everywhere. We're not going to pull it up because not saying that he doesn't deserve it, but I really don't feel like going through IG and searching through all this. Should I pull it up?
So is it shame on Hobbytown or shame on them?
Oh yeah, for sure. Shame on Hobbytown.
Hobbytown.
For sure.
Now I've never been to the GBW competition. I don't have Hobbytown near me that does it, but it's never like customer vote, right? I've never heard on something that scale with like that high of implications. I don't even the rules. I've seen the rules post. I've never seen anywhere it says, "Hey,
no."
Like,
I think Galactic Toys might be running a customer vote as well. I could be wrong, but I see that Galactic Toys did say that they are running the event, and let's pull it up. Let's pull it up.
So pretty much what happened was,
yeah, go ahead, CD.
Hobbytown had this event, GBWC. Some of the Gunpla, George, some of the bigger builders, brought their kits in along with some other guys. And instead of it being judged on quality, time, just overall look of a kit, it was based on customer votes. So from the people that were there, it seemed like the store didn't talk about this to like the people coming in, like they were telling them, hey, like we're having a competition, could you please make a tally and vote here? Like it wasn't publicized. The people working there weren't talking about it, and it sounded like the person that was there brought some friends in, family members or whatever. I don't know what it was, and they had them vote, and pretty much
acquaintances.
They end up with acquaintances. They end up talking to enough people, and enough people voted for them to win GBWC of the Hobbytown.
That Hobbytown, and again, if that's not crapping on the guy, great work, hard work, and dedication. He got behind that paint booth and spray booth, and I'm not trying to. I don't even know the account. Not my fault. Nope. I don't even know the account.
It's been all over Instagram. So
yeah, it's a good piece. It's a good piece, but at the end of the day, there's just like in everything else. There's first round talent. Right? There's a difference between Peyton Manning and Tom Brady versus Ryan Leaf. Right,
and that competition is strength. Like you're in this competition to people. There's people who enter the competition to win. Like you're in this to win. So why would you not want to put your best work forward? And this might have been this person's best work, which is shout out to them. But for there not to be a judge to discern between works.
Hobbytown could have. I was thinking about this. Hobbytown could have easily cleaned this up by making this a category. Just say make it in a category. Just saying customer votes. You get a trophy for
Customer's Choice Award.
Customer's Choice Award, and then we have the overall winner. The customer's vote might be different from the overall winner, or the overall winner. Whatever the case, that's all they had to do. So, like I said, kind of caused a little bit of an uproar this past weekend. Again,
it was going crazy. Austin, did you see it?
I did. Once again, no shade to the guy, but clearly there were other kits there where there were more advanced techniques used in their kit. That demonstrated a higher level of advanced craftsmanship. That, in my opinion, felt like they should have scored higher than where he placed. And I will leave it at that. I believe that Hobbytown hasn't really commented on it, but I know ours, for example, said that that's something like that's not going to happen. So we're good with that. But yeah, I looked at that, and even for me, a guy who
they shouldn't be able to host GBWC at the Hobbytown after that.
I would say that
the biggest one is going to be hard to take that away, and it's a flagship store.
And the thing is that they should be allowed, but oversight needs to be given about how winners are picked. I know Bandai probably just said have at it, But now Bandai now probably has to step in and be like, hey, you need to grade people on this, and this level of standard.
And
These categories.
And if I want to play devil's advocate for them, obviously when we went down there, we didn't meet obviously the whole staff. So I don't know. One guy seemed knowledgeable in the lore, right? But being knowledgeable in the lore and building Gunpla doesn't mean you have the eye for what people see, right? And for these competitions. One other gentleman who was a nice guy, he let us know that they had a whole bunch of kits, but he seemed like he was more of an RC, maybe an old school builder, not really a whole lot of Gunpla builder.
You could tell that there's some people out there that would look at a resin kit and look at a regular kit and think that both of them could be purchased off the shelf regularly. And they both made it just like, oh, that one's just better. Like, well, that one's a resin conversion kit. And given them, I mean, they're model kit makers, so they probably understand what that is, but they just probably don't understand the
Gunpla side of it.
The Gunpla side of it. They understand the aircraft side of it, of buying third-party kits and parts and stuff like that, but not the Gunpla side of it, how drastically it changes things.
Yeah. So
it's a mess.
It's a mess, man. And what Atlanta's going through right now, that
hot,
chemical blow up. That what is that?
The chemical plant?
Yeah, the chemical plant. Yeah. Man. That's somebody had enough. Somebody probably was like, you know what? I lost GBWC. All right. I got something for this motherfucker. Yep, I had enough.
I'd have been pissed too if I'd have like worked my ass off. And and I only come with 2 people and they come with 6.
Yeah, I would have said, "Oh yeah, we gotta have to, you know me, recount, recount." Yep. Because I would ask them to make it make sense to me. That's all you got to do. Make it make sense to me. But again, a customer's choice award. They have. What's crazy is like we have these competitions that are laid out there, right? From the Plomo event, from ODO, a lot of things you could like pull from. Customer, you have kids build, right? Customer choice award, best paint, best outer box, anything, man, anything. Overall, you could go to our hobby town and place in a whole lot. You know, best customization, you know, whatever the case may be. But to drop the ball like that at a flagship store,
just a bad look.
I don't know how it got to that point though, where someone said, let's use popular vote. Customer vote.
And Galactic Toys is not doing that, people. I'm sorry. Galactic Toys is not doing that.
That's odd for a competition.
Doesn't mean that it's over though. You could go online, I think, in place.
Yes, but you should have already have done that. Like that's like my thing too. Like follow through, read all of the instructions. That's what people should have learned too.
So yeah, that's pretty crazy what happened at GBWC. Hopefully everybody you can still enter online, and good luck to everybody who enters online. Sheesh. Next up. Let's do our show and tell, people. Let's do our show and tell. We have some show and tell Gunpla, some kits that we might want to let people know they might have seen and not heard of. And I want to give a shout out to the homie Go Berserk Nate. He gave me this idea. We was chatting. Shout out to him. And he was like, yo, y'all should talk about X, Y, and Z. Well, pretty much this topic, a show and tell type of episode. I was like, yo, that's a pretty dope idea, man. Because I have here my Grail build. My Grail build, people. It doesn't get like if you was like, yo, you got one kit to finish and you got to put in all your work, it will be this kit right here. And the show and tell is going to be pros and cons of this kit. I haven't built this kit. I'm in love with this kit. I'm in love with this suit. We got the Master Grade Sanaju OVA. It's a big kit, right? One of the pros, huge kit. One of the pros is a huge kit. One of the cons, I heard the waist joint isn't as great. can't snap. To get around that, you can go on eBay and get or buy the metal frame for this. I know Gundam Place had it. USA Gundam, I have the metal frame for it as well. USA Gundam has it. Get the metal frame. This is one I talked to Austin about. I have the Sanaju OVA Mechanic Clear. I'm trying to get it all in the picture. Mechanic Clear. And Austin was like, yo, put your work, put the metal frame in the one that you're going to have the most love in, pretty much. Because I could paint the clear one, the clear frame, to look like a metal, right? And the reason why, and when I say, let me make sure, let me see. And when I say the bells and whistles, man, I probably haven't opened this up in almost 3 years. Because I have opened it. We have here, the decals don't go bad, right? Just I know it's a silly question.
Once they get wet,
once you top coat them, yeah, they're fine.
Like no, on a piece of paper, they don't go bad.
Oh no, yeah, they're fine. Yeah, as long as they're not exposed to UV light directly, you're good.
I had these gold. They're not just gold decals I ordered about 3 years ago. They just been sitting. I just don't know about like the adhesive and everything for it. So we got gold decals. Let's see if we could get. Come on. Red Comet, Neo Xeon, Sanaju 006, Anaheim Electronics. More Red Comet decals. Third party I got from eBay when I got this kit. Metal frame for it, of course, like I stated. And then we have the gold piping that goes around the waist. Right. Pretty hefty kit. Looking at runners for the people that might not have it. Nothing too crazy. Right.
Now, when you say this is your grail, if I asked you to give me your top 5 Gundams, mobile suits, would this be number 1?
Mobile suits?
Favorite 5. I say mobile suits because I don't call Zaku's Gundam, so
yeah.
Sanaju's not a Gundam.
Yeah, that's true. It's definitely up there. That's something I want to talk to y'all about eventually. We could do an episode in a few weeks. What is considered the GOATed in all your categories, right? And that's, I was listening to ESPN Radio, and they do a top 5 NFL list like on Mondays or Tuesday mornings, right? Chris Candy does his top 5 NFL list, and besides putting Kansas City on the list, he just calls the list. This is the top 5 teams that I think could take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs are in another atmosphere. That other atmosphere for kits and mobile suits, right? Like the Sanaju is the number 1 mobile suit for me. But on a Michael Jordan status, on a GOATed status, it's going to be Epion. It's going to be Epion. But I feel like that is too, like, I don't want to keep throwing out Epion and leaving other kits, but leaving other mobile suits, right? But GOAT God tier for me when it comes to mobile suits, Epion, number 1 after that.
I would say I need a list of 5, but maybe we talk about this in another episode.
Yeah, we'll talk about that on another episode. And
list
the reason why
that's homework.
And the reason why the Sanaju OVA Master Grade has been sitting for so long is because, and it's a grail kit of mine, is because we have the conversion set. The Taka Studios science fiction model general accessory. So that Sanaju people you might see with the different fuel tanks in the back. It's a conversion kit. The box is about as big as the Sanaju box. This is made in China, obviously. This is a great. The only time I've seen this, and I could be wrong, Takuma Studios is, I'm trying to get it out of the box. People, when I saw it for the first time, I was like, damn, that looks so good. I can't wait till I get to that status. It's stuck in there. Let me pull it out. Whoa, pause. It is a conversion kit that's not resin. So if you see that, this is a kit that's not resin. It comes fully painted. It's just taking pieces off once you build the master grade, taking pieces off and replacing those pieces for certain pieces, right? Like, don't build the shield. Here's the piece for the shield. Here's pieces for the backpack. So it's thick, probably about 10, 15 runners in this. It's a master grade within itself.
Literally another kit.
A whole nother kit. Let me see if I can get to the instruction manual. Here we go. Instruction manual ain't too crazy. Probably more in this instruction manual as well. But here's like a couple of pages off the instruction manual. It ain't too crazy. Replace this with this. Take this piece off, add this piece on.
My question for you is, I would take the Sananju, the newest one, and see if you can take the sleeves off it so you don't have to worry about putting that water slides in the chest.
I think this one actually you don't have to do water slides.
On the sleeves part.
On the sleeves part, I don't think so.
If it's called, is it separated?
Separated.
Took you long enough, Bandai.
This ain't even Bandai. This is.
I know, but Bandai. It took Bandai
until
2024. That's been out since when? Like,
2020 at least.
Yeah.
So this is my show and tell. It is the Sananju with the Takuma Studios build pack add-on. That is the Grail kit. That is the NFL. That is SEC football. That is Texas high school football. Whatever you want to call it. That
Derrick Henry on a dive.
That is exactly that. That is Super Bowl, and you're kicking it off to Devin Hester back there, right? Like so. That is bring your lunch pack, lunch pails. Everything is cleared off. I'm zoned in when I get to that build. That might be like my boy Court, right? Like every time Final Fantasy dropped back in the day, like from the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, he went and copped a new PlayStation.
Every time?
And a new TV. He copped a brand new PlayStation 3 and a brand new TV whenever that Final Fantasy came out for the PlayStation 3. And when the PlayStation 4 came out, the Final Fantasy for the PlayStation 4, he copped a brand new TV and a brand new PlayStation 4. And then brought the game that day. So that day, when I get to that, we'll have a brand new air compressor, 3 brand new guns. That's all. That's it.
Jeez.
That's the show and tell. So when y'all start seeing me on this pod, go, oh, what you got in building and breaking? I got this new MadWorks 3.3 in, and then a month later, I got this MadWorks 0.2 in. I got this MadWorks 0.5 in.
It must be some time, huh?
Yeah, he's getting the bullets ready. Because he's going to shoot something. He's about to shoot something. So, and real quick, before I pass it to the fellas, pause. Let me show y'all Takuma Studio, the Sananju, how it looks when it's done up and it's done right. EA Gunpla did a great video on it. I think this is his picture right there. EA Gunpla did a great one on it. This thing done up is magnificent. It's the beauty. the creme de la creme when it comes to master grades, and it definitely like one of those showstoppers. So that's it right there. Let me see. Trying to get a good picture of it here. And again, you don't have to paint. You can just build if you can find your hands on it and you want to build it. Build it. So that's it. That's the
Mm-hmm.
that's the
It's a beautiful one. That's the
the
grail.
Mona Lisa.
Mm,
That
okay.
that will be it, fellas. It's the Ninth Symphony. once I get doing this one. So
Damn.
that's it. That's it for me. Who's up next? Thank you, Anthony. You can sit down. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, presentation.
Yeah. Thank you.
Austin, you
I
want
wish
to
I
go? Or
had.
do you want me to go?
No, you go ahead, go, CD. I have to get mine ready.
Yep. All right. So I thought about, doing my Mark V or my Episode 7 Rose and Zulu or even my Maxter Gundam, but I wanted to take it back for my show and tell. I'm not going to show particularly a Grail kit, but I want to show where I started. So for you guys that have been watching the pod, I'm the youngest here. I will be 30 in December, but I have been doing Gunpla for almost 25 years. So I'm going to show you guys my very first master grade I built. This was going to be in the year of 2002. I believe I was in
Don't age
2003, third grade. This is a Granddaddy full armor. This is I believe this is like a 1.0 Granddaddy. So this is where it started. My very first master grade. I remember it took me like 30 hours with my mom's fingernail clippers. I'm clipping piece by piece, and I can still see some 25-year-old nubs here on the back. But this, just looking at this, takes me back to a time where I could still go to the same hobby town that I go to now, walk in, and like, hey, if you get 100% on your spelling bee 3-4 weeks in a row, we'll buy you whatever model kit you want. Boy, I went from playing around on them to, all right, maybe we need to move it to 5 because I was cleaning them out. So this is the very first master grade I've ever got. It's in pieces now, but I still keep it just to see. Remember, I've been doing this shit for a long time. And then another important kit to me. I don't know if I've showed this before, but I always talk about how me and my mom painted a kit. So this is the very first painted CD custom. It wasn't CD back then. It was just Malik and his mom. No CD back then, but the origin story. This is a Ray's Apparel, Zaku Phantom. It's actually what I painted the Gelgoog Minutes in that color scheme. But this is all tester paint. So we hand painted this in the garage. And this shit still holds up, which is crazy because enamel, eats through plastic. So it's chipped, broke, and cracked. But the upper body still has maintained its shape over the years. And every time I go to paint, this sits in the garage with me, and I look at it just to see this is where I started at, and then the work above me is what I'm at now. So my goal one day is to get another one and customize it. Maybe this year if my mom give it to her for Mother's Day, just because I thought she was so dope that she sat in the garage and painting the Gundam with me. And she even to this day still asks me, oh, are you still building? She'll comment on a picture and stuff. So she's, definitely has continued my love for it because, she's always supported. So this is my grail of a half a kit here.
That's all.
This is will be ever cemented in my heart. Like I said, I want to do another one for her. So that was my show and tell. Some vintage. Actually, I had one more because people be like, bro, you just now gotten in the seed, but I've been a big seed head. This is a 1/100 Blitz, no grade, from 2005. So I've been building that. Been building seed kits. I also have a stray red frame, same year, no grade in pieces.
Damn, I don't even think I ever seen a straight red frame. No, a no box. I mean, a no grade.
Yeah,
a box for that.
One, Seed is probably my favorite franchise. Looking about all these old kits besides Wing, just because I have 40 of them, and then I've been building forever. So just it's dope to see the progress, the nub marks, the stickers. Like it's always good to go back and look at see where you've come from. So this was my show and tell.
There you go, man. That was pretty good, Malik. That was real good, man. That was dope.
The class appreciated it.
Right, you get the poster board that fold 3 times over.
Right.
Right. Like
Yep.
Here's here. Yeah, man. I remember one time Mom's helped me out with a project. She came home from work. She helped me out with a project. And my teacher gave me an incomplete and wrote on a note and said, I know your mom helped you with this. I think she helped you too much. And my mom drew all the pictures. I think it was like something about like I remember my mom drew like a turkey, eggs. It was something with a pyramid, food pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was like, I think all I did was write the words. But my mom, like, it was a perfect triangle. Well, like, hold on. Exactly. Let's go ahead and redo this. And I was like, damn. But
shut up, moms. Always coming.
Yeah, that'd be dope to see for a Mother's Day though. Hold them to it.
I think I'm gonna do it this year. Yeah, hold it to me. I think I want to do it this year.
Because what suit is that?
It's a Ray Zabriel Zaku Phantom, which they have in Master Grade and High Grade.
Oh, you gotta put your foot in it too.
Oh, you know.
Gotta get it Master Grade. And it's gonna be black and blue, right?
Yep. Same color.
It'll be black and blue. That'd be crazy.
All right. Well, I guess it's my turn, everybody. And for me, my Grail kit is something I saw a long time ago. I think I've shown it before on the on the cast before. But if not, if you guys are tuning in for the first time, this is your first time. So mine is in this bag. And as you guys can see, it's a bag. It's not a box. It's because it is a Master Grade New Gundam, Burka. But this is with me when my apartment flooded. So when my apartment flooded, the box was destroyed because of the water, and I was able to transfer all the parts into this bag.
You want a box?
If you have the New Gundam box, yeah, I'll take it.
I do.
From you. I'll definitely take it from you. Right, I'll be over tonight.
Right. You want a box is crazy.
Yeah.
God damn.
I want a box immediately. And then but the reason why I got it is because man, there's amazing video I saw at one time on YouTube that I'm looking for, but I can't seem to find anymore, unfortunately. But it's because there's a certain form of the New Gundam that's so unique and so different, and I never see it anywhere. But it caught my eye one time, and I was looking and trying to look, and I figured out that it's because it's a mixture of a bunch of third-party kits all together to make this really unique version of the New Gundam, which is the full armor New Gundam, but the full armor 2. So for those who don't know, there was a full armor weapons or heavy weapon set system for the New Gundam, or essentially make a full armor, but there was a second version of it designed for speed. And that is this kit right here, this third-party kit. The company name eludes me. It's SJL model. And if you can see on the stream, for those who can't see, it comes with the Heavy Weapon 2 set, or HWS 2 set. And this set comes with shield boosters, weapons, stuff like that. But the shield booster is actually, like on the original Heavy Weapon set, it's like a cannon, it's double cannons. This is actually a flyer. It actually uses this to fly. So it sits on it like a board. And a matter of fact, let me see if I can bring up the video now that I remember the name. It's SJL model Gundam, and it should show you the complete form. But not only is it this, but this is just the weapons and stuff like that you need for it. I also have the expansion set for the backpack for this, which is the Rage Nuclear Cyclone backpack. My gosh, my pictures are messed up. There we go. Backpack of it, which gives it a kind of a different design for the funnels. It gives it a flower system instead of just a regular layout. so they spread out like flowers, like on the high new Gundam. So essentially, you get the high new Gundam type of backpack with the heavy weapon set stuff. I also have that you need to get the now defunct company, the Super Duck metal inner frame parts for the new Gundam. So you need these to reinforce it, because not only do you get the weapons with it, it also comes with high heels, so it stands up on a different like a stature. And you need all these metal parts in here. If I can get this open now to show the picture, in here to install into there. So I have one, two, three, four different parts to go onto the suit. But and this is the video where I saw it from. I'm going to bring it up for you guys. I saw this video and I was just obsessed, because I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen a new Gundam that looks like it. I've never seen anything. And I just could never find it. So let me see. Here we go. This is my Grail kit. Now my kit's going to actually have more than this one, because I'm going to have the metal inner frame parts. But the final form of it, when everything I just showed you is on the kit and together, it should look something like this.
Damn.
And it's going to look something like that. For those listening, just check out our video. It's a bunch of stuff put together. But mine's actually going to have the high heels as well on it too. And for all those listening, yes, it's not an AOZ kit. I know everyone thought my Grail kit would be an AOZ kit, but actually, believe it or not, the Hazel Oslaw is this close second to this, the Master Grade Hazel Oslaw. I have one of those as well. So I feel complete in my life. But this is
I just thought this was a different version of that weapon set. I've seen this expansion pack before.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just like a third-party version of it. So this was at one point in a manga. Like, this is a real
MSV. It's an MSV.
MSV.
So this was in universe. This was a design on the computer that they were designing for the new Gundam. If the new Gundam came back after its final mission with Amuro. Just as another weapon set, because the heavy weapon set 1 was also just a design on a computer that they thought about upgunning the new Gundam in case they needed just in case when it came back from its first mission. And this was the second version that they were going to send out to it, but obviously the new Gundam didn't return home. Its first mission was its last. This is pretty much my wanting kit. This is it. I'm waiting until I'm really good at painting and I've gotten everything perfected. I feel like I'm getting close. Like I'm almost there to take a shot at it, honestly. But yeah, no.
That's the day.
That's okay.
That's the day. I mean, that when you do that, I'll break out. Listen, not you. We had to have a Grail group build.
All right.
We put out our Grail work.
Okay. There we go.
You down for that, CD? The Mark 5.
Mark 5.
Yeah.
He's like, eh.
Honestly, what I really want, they haven't re-released, which is the Rosen Zulu resin for the
That's right.
That if that gets restocked, I'll do it. I mean, I could do the Mark 5, but that's Rosen Zulu. That's my Grail. That's it right there.
Well, how about this? Whatever you. I think Austin. I think we have enough time. We could probably do our show and tells back in. If CD wants to break out, because I'm pretty sure CD is going to at least put his foot into that Mother's Day gift. We could do it around Mother's Day. The Sinaju, you do your new Gundam, and then CD, and we kind of come back and be like, hey, we have our show and tells in person.
Okay.
Yep. Right. And it puts some fire under our asses, right? Because I don't know if I don't, this thing ain't never getting built.
I've owned all this kit stuff since 2001. Not 2001. I'm sorry, scratch that. 2021. Sorry, 2021.
Yeah, I think mine was about the same. 2020, 2021. I actually ordered the conversion kit from Gundam Place. I think that was my first order from them ever. Like that shit went up online. I was like, oh, say less. Pick it right up.
Yeah, here we go. March 3rd, 2021. Is when I purchased it. The reason why is because actually I was going through all my old photos of when I first started building Gunpla, and I purchased this as when I get, telling yourself when I get good enough, this is what my stuff's gonna look like, right? But this was one of the first kits I ever built. This was March 3rd, 2021, 2020, right after COVID. I got into it too, but this is the first thing I was proud of. I used water slide decals. I actually put a little bit of paint there in the little. You can even see the paint chipping because I didn't know what I was doing. Right, and I put water slide decals and I used Gundam markers. I was so proud of it.
You tell by the shot and everything. You hit the angle with the light over the top.
Bro.
He was growing.
Look at that. I had no idea what white balance was, so everything's yellow. It looks like it's in a sandstorm.
Motherfucker thought he was cooking.
He was like, I can't wait to drop this on the page. This is going to do it.
I was like, ain't nobody doing me like over. Me.
It damn sure won my ass over when I saw it. I was like, damn, this is legit. This motherfucker real.
Ain't nobody on Facebook like me.
But people, let us know in the comments, what is y'all show and tell? It doesn't have to be a grail. It could be something sentimental like CD. It could be something that has been like Austin's, where it's like, this is one of my grails. I can't wait, just like mine. This is one of mine. And it doesn't have to be a grail. It's something that you're proud of. You just want to let the community know. And if you have it on Instagram, tag us in it. We'll be happy to share it, give our thoughts. I mean, we're not going to bash it or anything like that, but tag us in it. We'd be happy to reshare it. But this is something I'm proud of. This is never leaving my collection. And let us know. So we appreciate everybody who tunes in. But before we get out of here, we got to let the people know who kind of, I don't want to say who kind of pays the bills, but not for real. They don't really pay no bills. Also, tell people where to get these kits from.
Hey, you can get these kits from Vulcan Hobby. That's vulcanhobby.com. You can go there to get a lot of the kits that we talked about and even more. You can save 10%, save some money by using our code Undergate10 for 10% off your next order. Once again, that's vulcanhobby.com. Also, my competition did conclude. I was sick last week, so I couldn't tell you the winners. They did receive one winner received their kit. Another winner, we're working on it. Apparently USPS decided to screw us over. So you'll be getting a contemporary prize, and if I can't find another strike, I'll work something out. Trust me, we're gonna work something.
Yeah, UPS is snail mailing my shit too to Alaska.
Yeah, see, I think there's something up with the shipping going west. So yeah, that's that. But congratulations to everybody. Once again, my competition has concluded. Thank you everyone for competing, and thanks for all the shout outs and the great vibes. It was awesome. CD, where do you get your paints? Because your stuff looks pretty darn good. Do you still hand paint in the
with testers?
Testers?
No more testers. We have moved on. No more hand painting or rattle canning unless we really need to. We use SMS paint around here. Use code Chloe's dad directly with SMS paint. They are a lacquer-based paints. That means you just pour it in your gun, shoot, go, wear a mask. Don't forget that. But it is amazing, scratch-resistant, dries quick. Love it. Stand by it. Used a whole bunch of it, a whole bunch of different greens that you guys saw last episode. 7 or 8 different greens, all SMS. Shop SMS. Chloe's dad 10.
There you go. 10. And use code COOP10 directly with Gun Primer to save 10% off of your order directly with Gun Primer. They make high-end tools such as the Glazer, the Razor, the Gritter, and the Sand Loop. A whole lot. So use code COOP10 to get 10% directly off with Gun Primer. Treat yourself, people. As you're getting close to the holidays, save a little bit of money. You save 10%, 10%, 10% on $100 orders. You just save $30. Then you can treat yourself. I mean, if you're spending $300, you get for $300, you get $330 worth of stuff. Not a bad deal, almost. So definitely check us out. All the codes out. Chloe's dad 10, right?
Chloe's dad for 10.
Yo, Chloe's dad for 10. And then Undergate 10, and then Coop 10 for that 10% off. People, until next time, right? Live in the moment. CD brought up a really, really great sentimental value piece for him with his mom. Those are memories. Put the phone down, put the game down, put the kit down, make those core memories. We just, like CD just said, it went down memory lane, going into that same hobby town and being told. And when he said that, I remember my mom told me, you get an A. No, I didn't get an A. I got an A, but I was like, it was off some simple spelling test. It was like, oh, Mom, I got an A. All right, where do you want to go? I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. No, I'll take you to Fort Fun, though. I'll never forget that, right? My mom didn't take me to Chuck E. Cheese. It wasn't bad, but now,
core memory.
It's the core memory, and it's make those core memories. Make those core memories. So put the kit down, put the books down, put the movies down, go outside with your kids, with your loved ones, with yourself, whatever the case may be, and enjoy the moment, embrace it, because just like that, I got an 8-year-old running around. There's other kids running around there with babies not that long ago. So
babies, dog.
Until next time.
Don't forget next.
Oh yeah. 2-year anniversary next week. 2-year anniversary next week.
Ooh, it's a big
Barbertoast giveaway. Go to episode 100. Check that out. And big 2-year anniversary. 100. I'm about to say 52. Excuse me, that was last year. 104 weeks straight. Yeah.
Crazy. The giveaway about to be crazy for that one.
Yeah. So if you made it this far, we appreciate it. I'm Coop. That's CD. That's Austin. We the Undergated, never
underrated.
underrated.
Young cats do the skin mats.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Something like that, right?
Balaclavas. Balaclavas. Nothing but
See y'all
drill rap.